Along with every Hoosier, I am pleased that the General Assembly has concluded its work and approved a new 2-year budget for the citizens of the state of Indiana. As mayor of Indiana's second largest city, however, I had hoped that several issues of importance to the citizens of Fort Wayne would have been addressed. Quite frankly, I was disappointed that our legislators were unable to give a voice to our citizens on the issue of gaming, or to protect their interests by affirming that the city of Fort Wayne had ownership of our municipal electric utility. Both of our requests were about basic rights and did not add a single penny to the state budget. We all understood that the schedule for the special session was very tight and that the primary focus would be on adopting a new state budget. And I appreciated the discipline demonstrated by our legislators. But I believe that some legitimate local needs would have benefited from State House action. Some months ago, I shared with you that various private business interests had come to us as they began exploring the potential of gaming possibilities here in the city of Fort Wayne. To prepare ourselves as a community, we studied that issue in depth. We engaged professionals and consultants to objectively research the economic and fiscal impact of gaming, as well as its social and community effects. Throughout our investigation, I listened carefully to the citizens of the city of Fort Wayne. You told me, they told me that the issue of gaming was important to them and that they wanted their voices heard. That is why I led the call for a referendum, and why I continue to work with our state legislators all the way up to the end of the session in trying to get a referendum opportunity for the citizens of Fort Wayne. I believe and still believe that the citizens of the city of Fort Wayne have a right to be heard in this issue. Whatever the future might hold on the issue of gaming, let me make one thing clear. I want the people of Fort Wayne to be able to make their own decision concerning this matter. Now, the control of our municipal electric utility and the ability to serve its customers emerged as a central issue during the unsuccessful lease negotiations between the city of Fort Wayne and Indiana Michigan Power. Let's make one thing clear. Our electric utility is a very valuable asset to our city, and its ability to serve the customers is a privilege, not a right. The legislation that State Representative Wynn Moses submitted would have clarified city ownership, something singularly important as we seek a new service provider. My goal is to get the best value for taxpayers and ratepayers and get the most competitive rates and the highest quality of service for our electric utility customers. I believe strongly that the citizens of Fort Wayne and their interests will be best served by a straightforward decision from the state legislature. Unfortunately, it did not happen. A small line in the state budget would have accomplished this, and it would have not added anything to the state budget. But it would have given Fort Wayne taxpayers and ratepayers the opportunity to perhaps save tens of millions of dollars in fighting the case in court to preserve what already belongs to them. My friends, the issue is fairness, and I will continue to fight for that. two other issues that were part of the recently passed legislation that I'm glad to talk about is one, the addition of $1 million for the Public Safety Academy that was included in the budget, that was passed through an Ivy Tech appropriation, and I certainly appreciate that and want to thank the state legislature for including that in the state budget. The money is used to make lease payments on the building that is the Academy's home, and it does serve a number of academic facilities as well as regional public safety providers. Finally, language in the bill confirmed Allen County's responsibility for bridge maintenance. The county and the city entered into an interlocal agreement on the bridge maintenance and repair, and one of the terms of that agreement was for the city and the county to support a change in state law allowing the county to use this major bridge fund to finance the maintenance and repair of all the bridges in the county. That deal now becomes part of state law. And I appreciate, again, the efforts of many who were involved in that negotiation. It not only provides for the maintenance of bridges, but allows the city of Fort Wayne and other communities monies for ongoing repair, maintenance of their streets and roads and curbs. So, with that, that concludes my update as far as the state legislature and their action. Again, there were several components this year that came out in favor of the city of Fort Wayne and the county of Allen, and for that I'm most appreciative. I did not mention the CID, but I believe I covered that at a previous news conference. But again, there were some very positive things that came out of this legislative session. Unfortunately, there were some things that we felt we needed to benefit the city of Fort Wayne, and we were unable to accomplish that. But there will be some study committees that will be ongoing through the summer, and perhaps one or more of these will be addressed in the next legislative session. So with that, I'll be glad to take any questions.